What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Doja Cat. Doja Cat is back in those weird, tiny chat rooms where she first got semi canceled for being in a chat room where there was some behavior that was going on. And I think that really must have gotten to her because apparently she's in these chat rooms again, right? And people found out about it. And what happened when people found out about it is that now she's talking about she's receiving threats. Listen, I'm not going to say that she's not receiving threats, but I don't believe that she's receiving credible threats whatsoever. I just think that, once this went viral about her being in this chat room, I think her and her team tried to get in front of it by claiming they're being threatened. Okay. And again, we don't really know if it's a thing, but I guess it's being investigated, which I don't think they're really going to find anything. I just think that this was preemptive, from her team. It's as if Rock Nation is is as if Rock Nation is managing her. I don't think that this is going to go far, but this is Doja Cat. See, Doja Cat is a female. She's not ugly at all. I don't think that she's an unattractive woman. I think that she feels she's that, right? And she's a biracial female that has always had this inferiority complex and has always tried to fit in with, I believe, Caucasian people. Now, y'all may say I'm wrong, but I look at the behaviors. I like to look at human behavior. Look at the way that she acts. Look at the way she dresses now, shaving her hair off, right? This is somebody that deeply wants to shed any sort of attractiveness that she may have because she feels like it's the wrong attractiveness. And she wants to replace it with what she feels like, who she feels like she really is, and is able to fit in with the people that she has always wanted to fit in with. And that's sad. It's really sad that she feels this way. But to say that people are threatening you because you're in these chat rooms with people that you feel comfortable with, I just don't think that's the way. I don't think people really care. I don't think people are that invested. If she was getting any threats, it was probably people saying that they were threatening to cancel her. I don't think people are seriously out here trying to harm Doja Cat. This to me just seems like a whole lot of nothing. This just seems like a way to get ahead of what she may have considered to be controversy because she's in these chat rooms again. I mean, obviously she's showing her face, so obviously she wouldn't care. Again, this is somebody who has deep insecurity issues. Deep rooted insecurity issues. And her being in those chat rooms is a way for her to be around people that, if she wasn't famous, she'd probably want to be around. She'd want to fit in with those people. But to me, saying that people are making threats to you because you were in what they're calling an INCEL chat room, I just think people are looking into this the wrong way. I don't think it's an INCEL chat room at all. Doja Cat would sleep with those guys. So how is it an INCEL chat room when Doja Cat is in there choosing? I think it's hard for some people to grasp that, she would be into hanging around people like that. But look at the guys she's dated. Why would people think that she wouldn't be interested in being around those people? Look at the guys she's dated. I mean, is they any different? People got to understand that women have weird preferences, not only in the people that they hang around, but even the people that they date. Let's get into this. This is according to Hip Hop DX. Doja Cat has taken legal action against a man who allegedly threatened her life after being kicked out of an INCEL chat room earlier this week. According to TMZ, a source within the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office said that Doja Cat has filed an official report for criminal threat over the events that followed an incident that left the singer facing bullying accusations. First off, Doja Cat, why are you there? What I want to know is, Doja Cat, why are you in those chat rooms? Earlier this week, an unverified participant in a tiny chat room posted in social media, not only has Doja Cat been going into this chat room, this is her right here. The owner gave her admin and she bans, kicks, and bullies the shit out of me in the chat room. That don't sound like a threat to me, but okay. After making the public accusation, the man reportedly returned to the chat room and threatened Doja Cat inside the private chat room. Authorities have confirmed the man does not live in California, but did not release any additional information about the investigation. Doja Cat had previously dealt with backlash over appearing in the chat rooms that have been branded an INCEL alt-right spaces. She previously denied all allegations are made against her regarding any racist behavior. But now she's back in the chat rooms and she's claiming that she's being threatened. Listen, as a content creator, we all have gotten threatened. We all have gotten threatened by somebody that we've blocked, that we've probably roasted. It happens a lot when you're in the public eye and you're making content. This thing happens. I'm not saying that it should happen to her, but to me, this just seems like retaliation. I thought she was talking about somebody going into the chat room out of nowhere, just disrespecting her and threatening her. But it looks like to me, this person felt like she was doing that to him or to other people. Now, I'm not saying that is right, but what I'm saying is, I don't think that this was a situation where a guy just went off the handles out of nowhere. This looks like it was a back and forth and things got heated. Social media narratives began to run rampant about Doja Cat, against Doja Cat, with the Doja Cat is over party hashtag trending across Twitter. I want to address what's been happening on Twitter, she wrote. I've used public chat rooms to socialize since I was a child. I shouldn't have been on some of those chat room sites, but I personally have never been involved in any race conversations. I'm sorry to everyone that I've offended. Doja Cat continued, I understand my influence and impact, and I'm taking this all very seriously. I love y'all, and I'm sorry for upsetting or hurting any of you. That's not my character. I'm determined to show that to everybody moving forward. Thank you. Well, you're back in those chat rooms, Doja. So I don't think you've learned anything. I think you just put this apology out here because people were going in on you on Twitter. Her online misadventures aren't always quite as serious, however. Following Elon Musk take over Twitter, the singer made headlines when she changed her Twitter name to Christmas on November 10th before realized she couldn't change it to something else. So she called on Musk for his help in fixing the technical hitch, to which he obliged. Why can't I change my name on here? Doja wrote. How do I change it? Also, F you, Elon. I don't want to be Christmas forever. At Elon, please help. I've made a mistake. Elon replied, working on it. Pretty funny, though. He later responded to Doja's boo tweet saying, you should be able to change your name now. Yeah, everybody wants to cry to Elon on Twitter. Again, I just think this was a chat room beef that went, again, I don't know what the guy said, in the private chat room. I mean, it hasn't been disclosed publicly what he said, but she says that he made a threat to her. This looks like a back and forth that went a little too far, according to Doja. Because again, we don't have this person's other comments. We don't know what else they've said. But this person looks like they were just having a back and forth, and he made threats or he said stuff about her that he's not going to do. Okay. And again, you have to ask yourself the question, where is the accountability for Doja Cat being in these chat rooms? Why are you there? If you want to have your own, Twitter space type or Discord, Gilded, whatever it is, you can do that. Why are you going into chat rooms with people who may not even be fans of you, who see you as an outsider? Why would you even put yourself in that position? Again, I'm not saying that she deserved anything, but come on, people. She apologized for being in those same chat rooms in 2020. Now, all of a sudden, she's back in those chat rooms And then this happens. And then now when it went viral, now all of a sudden threats are made because people are like asking themselves, why is she in those chat rooms again? There needs to be accountability here. She wouldn't have gotten threatened if she wasn't back in a chat room that she apologized for being in. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about an alleged threat. Because again, I don't see what threats were made. I see the guy's initial comments, but I don't see what kind of threats were made. Did he threaten her life? Did he threaten to ruin her career? Like what kind of threat? This seems like damage control to me. But again, I don't think she should be in those chat rooms. So let me know in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.